Hi, Professor Wheeler. My name is Wei Jiakai. Here is my CIS9467 midterm project. As we know, Airbnb is an online marketplace for people to lease or rent short-term lodging, including houses, apartments, and hotel rooms. It has over 5 million lodging listings in 81,000 cities and 191 countries. In my project, I'm going to use Power Pivot and Power Map to explore the Airbnb booking data of New York City. My data comes from inside Airbnb.com, which are publicly available. It shows all the available listings from July 5th to December 31, 2018. After downloading the data from the website, I built a data model in Power Pivots. I have two entities here. The first table called Booking has around 200,000 rows of data, pretty big data sets. Its attribute consists of listing ID, date, price. The second table named Listing contains all the information of one listing, including listing ID, host information, and the location information, and the house detail, such as room type, the number of accommodates, bathroom number, bedroom number, and the other information like the number of reviews, the cancellation policies, the score rating. From the diagram view, we can clearly see that there is a one-to-many relationship between two tables. The listing ID is the key to bring two tables. Alright, let's get back to Excel sheet. Here is the dashboard I created with 4 pivot charts and 7 sliders. On the top left is the time series analyzed for average price and the inventory in the housing markets. Let's take a look at the blue line, which represents the average price. It goes all the way down from 157 in July to 145 in October. The market is getting soft since the school summer vacation goes to the end and the people are back from vacations to work or school. Then with holiday season coming, the average price bounced back above 150 in October or in November. On the top right, the bar chart shows the average prices of 5 boroughs. Manhattan have the highest rate at 176 per night, while Queens and Bronx are cost-efficient with the rate below $100 US. On the bottom left, the pie chart shows the percentage of the cancellation policies. The majority of the hosts use strict cancellation policies, which means cancellation must be made within 48 hours of booking or at least 14 full days between check-in if you would like to get full refunds. Only 8% hosts take flexible cancellation policies to refund fully with a 24-hour notification. On the bottom right, the chart indicates the quality of listing by measuring the number of reviews. Usually, the more reviews a listing has, the more popular it is. And the average review score rating of 5 boroughs. Regarding the slider, I have location information, I have room detail information such as room type, accommodates, bedroom to interact with user. A user also can select whether the house is a super house or not. And there is a timeline option here. Now I'm going to show the use of this dashboard from two perspectives, the guest and the host. From the guest perspective first, they can get more information from multiple dimensions and find a better deal. Assume I would like to take my parents to visit New York City and need an entire house with 2 bedrooms. I found that the price is between November and December are fair. And let's say I have vacation on November. And then I take my budget into consideration. Unfortunately, I found that I can't afford to live in Manhattan with an average price over $300 per night. But I found a pretty good alternative. Living in Queens, I can say half, but still with a similar rating score. So I look up Queens. And here is the city in Queens I can select. Astoria is a pretty good choice. They're just 2 or 3 stations away from Manhattan. So I click Astoria. Alright, so with this information, I can go to the official website and select my listing. And on the other hand, from the host perspective, by analyzing publicly available information about Airbnb listing, they can get a bigger picture of residential housing markets, which help them to make better decisions. For example, a host can know how many listings in his neighborhood, or how many know about the pricing strategy, the choice of cancellation policies their competitor use. Assume I have a private room available in East Village, Manhattan. We can see that there are a lot of variable listings between November and December, and the price are still high. So in order to rank out my room quickly, I can lower my price below the average, let's say 95, to attract potential customers. Or I can switch my cancellation policies from strict to flexible to encourage potential guests make reservation early. And regarding the popularity of my room, keeping the review number over 120 seems a pretty good marketing strategy. Alright, let's switch to Power Map. I create a heat map to illustrate the price level in New York City using Power Map. We can clearly see that the financial district, Midtown area, Upper East, Upper West are more expensive with red colors. And I set up the timeline here and get an animation to show the change from July to December. It's a pretty beautiful function, very user-friendly. And I also create a visualization to show the popularity of different areas with color currents, using the sum of review number to represent the popularity. We can see Two Bridge area, East Bridge, Upper Manhattan are popular choice. I guess they are more affordable and have convenient access to the center of the city. Alright, that's for my midterm project. Thank you so much.